Looking back over 50 years of ministry, I celebrate the high points through rejoicing, and the low points as times of special formation and instruction. Alfred Sloan, Peter Drucker, Robert Greenleaf, and Warren Bennis were role models for understanding leadership, theory, and practice. The very nature of ministry was forged through corporate and business influence, an influence that was limited in its awareness of themes inherent in biblical texts that demonstrate what it means to lead in the kingdom of God. Persons called to ministry in the 21st century now have, in Professor Tim Laniak's Shepherds After My Own Heart, a scholarly study of the biblical metaphor that most often conceptualizes leadership. Dr. Laniak served as the biblical theologian on the program staff of the Center for the Development of Evangelical Leadership, Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary. In this role, he directed seminary presidents in their consideration of the truths resident in Jeremiah 3:15. Calling, character, competency, and community became the watchwords for the development of an understanding of leadership. That was rooted in an identity: shepherd leadership. Roundtable participants have now responded to Professor Laniak's exegetical study. Ian Chapman, Chancellor of Northern Baptist Theological Seminary, says, "I appreciate the way your exegetical work brought new insights and deeper understandings to the pastoral role. The concept of a shepherd may have little meaning to some in an urban culture, but the clarity of your work overcomes that limitation. I found myself wishing that your book had been written years ago. It would have been of great help to me personally and professionally." Jackson W. Carroll Williams, Professor Emeritus of Religion and Society, Duke University Divinity School, and one of the President's Roundtable presenters, states regarding the exegesis of the text that draw on Shepherd's themes. Laniak paints a picture of the pastor's shepherd leadership, reflecting God's and Jesus' shepherding as a set of tasks that include, among others, oversight, protection, provision, care, and guidance of the flock entrusted to the shepherd. Those pastors who make the effort to read this study with care will be richly rewarded. Byron Klaus, president of the Assemblies of God Theological Seminary, comments, "Dr. Laniak provides a significant resource for all who will dare believe that biblical texts on leadership are more than curious commentary on ancient leadership case studies, but serve as foundation and authoritative sources to guide the DNA of leadership for the church in the 21st century. The church expects effective ministry and pastoral leadership. The work of the ministry is finding more and more people having to exercise leadership within the life of the congregation. This book provides the biblical foundations for understanding God's gift to the church. Quote, "I will give you shepherds after my own heart, who will lead you with knowledge and understanding." Indeed, Laniak's study of shepherd imagery is his gift to all who are called to lead. By Robert E. Cooley, President Emeritus, Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary.